Today we'll just have a small discussion about obesity. Now, we all know when we speak about obesity, it's more of the cosmetic concern that comes to our mind about how people feel about us or how we look in the settings that we go. But more often, obesity is more important in the as far as the medical problems is concerned, because it has been found that obesity is linked to a lot of health problems, including type 2 diabetes, heart problems, even depression to some extent, and even some kinds of cancers. Now, how do you know whether you're obese? How do you measure this obesity? There are various methods, and one very commonly used method and very easily used method is to find out your BMI. So what exactly is BMI? BMI stands for body basal metabolic rate. I'm sorry, BMI stands for body mass index, and body mass index, it's a value that can be obtained from your weight and your height. Now, there are various categories into which we can delineate persons, and if your body mass index is above 23, then in Indian context, you're supposed to be overweight. And if it's more than 25, and then in Indian context, you're supposed to be obese. And if more than 30, then it's obesity grade 2. Now, so we know what is obesity. We know the measure for obesities. Now, what are the causes for this obesity? Why does obesity come about? Now, we know that there are a lot of reasons for this, including the hormonal causes, the genetic causes, the milieu that we are in, the extent of exercise that we have, and things like that. But then it all boils down to the simple fact that you have an intake of a certain amount of calories, but your output, that is the amount of calories that you expend, is lesser. Now, how do you go about challenging it? How do you go about preventing this obesity? Obviously, there is only one thing that you can do: go into a healthier lifestyle. Try to avoid excessive food with excessive calories. Try to have enough and more amount of fiber in your diet. Fiber in your diet in the sense fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, and cut down the total calories that you're having, especially the fried foods. The fried foods are found to be excessive in calories, and it's found to be one of the major reasons that of driving obesity. And of course, there are certain short-term methods that can be used, but however, personally, I find the tried and tested method of a good diet and a healthy amount of exercise to be more useful to reduce obesity. So that's it from my side. Thank you.